Greetings. Just here next to the Rogue River in Oregon. Let's take a quick look in these chilly morning winds in December at one of our friends, often called a weed, but it is useful and tasty, amongst some other things. Looks like there's some nutsedge here. We're talking about our friend Doc. There's yellow Doc, curly Doc, different kinds of Doc. This is Doc. This is one of the little ones here. You can absolutely eat Doc raw. Don't overdo it though. It does have, as a member of the oxalis family, some oxalic acid. And they say if you eat too much of that, it'll mess up your digestion, absorption of nutrients and minerals, so you don't want to overdo Doc. But if you need a little something extra good to go in your salad, it's not a bad choice. And here's a better one. Somewhat larger leaves. You can see Doc right here. Often has these curly edges on its leaves, and sometimes it'll have a little bit of a lemony flavor, which is kind of nice actually. If you get a little of that lemony flavor and maybe some seeds from clasping pepperweed and kind of grind that together, you got a lemon pepper seasoning in a way. I would prefer Doc cooked, but you can eat it raw. There is not a good example, unfortunately, of the seeds. They're very, very tiny. Often you'll see them in a reddish clump of seeds at the top, and these tiny little seeds, they're microscopic. They're probably half a millimeter wide at the most. But they can be eaten, as with any seed. They're just very, very tiny. I sure wish I could show you some of those, but it is December. Not much is in seed. But we have a decent little crop of curly Doc here. And if you happen to find yourself needing a few greens to throw in the pot or the salad, definitely help yourself to curly Doc. It's very common, it's not endangered, and most people would consider it a weed. So go ahead and help yourself to curly Doc. Thank you for joining us along the Rogue River in Oregon. Oh, there's some geese. Oh. Well, and now thanks for joining us along the Rogue River.